नमस्कार। इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंडिया में आप सभी का स्वागत है। मैं हूं नैन और आज हमारे साथ मौजूद है भारतीय सिनेमा के जाने माने सितारे नील नितिन मुकेश और कीर्ति कुल्हारी।
थैंक यू।
ये दोनों आर माधवन के साथ मिलकर आज हमारे लिए लेकर आए हैं नई एक फिल्म हिसाब बराबर। और साथ ही हमारे साथ मौजूद है इस फिल्म के प्रोड्यूसर शरद पटेल और श्रेयांशी पटेल। आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है।
धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू।
मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लाइव स्ट्रीम हो रही है PIB यूट्यूब चैनल पे, क्योंकि जो लोग मीडिया के हमारे साथ यहाँ पे नहीं है और हमारे फिल्म के प्रशंसक इसको दूर दराज के इलाके में से भी देख सके। फिल्म हिसाब बराबर, उसमें आर माधवन, नील नितिन मुकेश और कीर्ति कुल्हारी है, जिसके डायरेक्टर है अश्विनी तीर। फिल्म हिसाब बराबर का गाला प्रीमियर अभी हो रहा है 5:45 से अभी चल रहा है। जैसे ही प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस खत्म हो आप लोग सब भाग सकते हैं। फिल्म की स्टोरी अगर मैं आपको थोड़ी बताऊं तो फिल्म के कहानी इसमें आर माधवन प्ले कर रहे हैं राधे मोहन शर्मा। राधे मोहन शर्मा जी इंडियन रेलवे में एक अति सतर्क और अति सावधान टिकट चेकर है। उनका एक नियम है जीवन में कि अपना सब हिसाब उनको बराबर रखना है और वो चाहते हैं कि लाइफ में सब कुछ भी उनके हिसाब के बराबर हो। अपने साथी कर्मचारियों में वो जाने जाते हैं ह्यूमन कैलकुलेटर के रूप में। वो कभी भी किसी भी चीज की कीमत उसकी कीमत से ज्यादा 1 रुपया भी कभी नहीं देंगे, फिर चाहे वो फल सब्जी हो या फिर जीवन का कोई और बड़ा खर्च। पर जब एक बार उन्हें अपने बैंक अकाउंट में 27 रुपये 50 पैसे की एक गड़बड़ नजर आती है, तब उनकी ये सुव्यवस्थित जो जिंदगी है उसमें हलचल मच जाती है। राधे मोहन शर्मा जब इस गड़बड़ की छानबीन करते हैं तब उन्हें पता चलता है कि इसी बैंक से रिलेटेड उनके जो साथी कर्मचारियों के अकाउंट्स है उसी में कुछ ऐसी ही गड़बड़ चल रही है। अपने हिसाब को बराबर रखने की आदत की वजह से राधे मोहन शर्मा एक बड़ा सा बैंक फ्रॉड उजागर करते हैं और उसमें सामान्य लोगों की जो जीवन पूंजी लगी हुई है उसकी बात सबको उजागर करते हैं। राधे मोहन शर्मा को इसके बाद मिलते हैं नील नितिन मुकेश यानी कि मिकी मेहता, जो बैंक के CEO है। और मिकी मेहता राधे मोहन शर्मा को रोकने की हर संभव कोशिश करते हैं। इसी दौरान राधे मोहन शर्मा की नौकरी चली जाती है, उनका घर चला जाता है और उनका सम्मान उसको भी कुछ हानि पहुंचती है। और इस समय में राधे मोहन शर्मा को एक ऐसी जगह से एक सहारा मिलता है जो बैंक फ्रॉड से ग्रसित जो कुछ लोग हैं उसकी बस्ती में उन्हें एक सहारा मिलता है। न्याय की इस लड़ाई में राधे मोहन शर्मा ये समझते हैं कि प्यार और संबंध को केवल हिसाब में नापा नहीं जा सकता। तो ये था एक फिल्म का इंट्रोडक्शन। बाकी फिल्म आप इसके प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बाद बिल्कुल देखिए। और अब मैं इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा नील नितिन मुकेश को कि इस फिल्म के बारे में अपने ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स रखें।
नमस्कार दोस्तों। नैन जी, आई थिंक जिस तरीके से आपने फिल्म को डिस्क्राइब किया है बहुत ही अच्छे से आपने एक सिनॉप्सिस के तरीके से पूरी कहानी समझा दी है। बस कहना चाहता हूँ कि एक it's a man versus a system kind of film. It's about a common man who fights a big system and works towards victory. And of course, जैसे आपने कहा कि फिल्म के दौरान कुछ ऐसे बहुत ही उम्दा कलाकार हैं और बहुत ही ऐसे इम्पोर्टेंट कैरेक्टर्स हैं। कीर्ति जी का कैरेक्टर जो है बहुत ही फिल्म में बहुत ही महत्व रखता है और कहानी आगे बढ़ाती है। तो उसके बारे में I'll request कीर्ति जी to probably elaborate on her character also.
Good evening everyone. So I'm मेरा किरदार का नाम फिल्म में है पी सुभाष। ये पी सुभाष जो है ये मेरे लिए जब मैंने कहानी सुनी तो मेरे लिए बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग एक पॉइंट था, क्योंकि लड़कियों के नाम आप पी सुभाष, you know, you usually have proper names for them, right? So मेरे लिए बहुत इंट्रीगिंग था कि मैंने कहा ये पी सुभाष क्या है, you know, and why are we calling her P Subhash through the film? and I really hope all of you get to see the film as much as possible after the press con. So मेरा किरदार हमारी मुलाकात मेरी और माधवन का जो कैरेक्टर है राधे शर्मा, हमारी मुलाकात होती है ट्रेन में, क्योंकि मैं ट्रेन से अपने घर से आई एम अ कॉप, आई एम प्लेइंग अ दिल्ली कॉप इन द फिल्म, तो मैं रोज़ मेरा वो एक जर्नी यहाँ से वहाँ तक की होती है और हमारी मुलाकात ट्रेन में होती है। तो थ्रू द फिल्म आप देखेंगे बहुत छोटे छोटे नुआंसेस हैं जहाँ पे इनके बीच की जो एक आप उसको लाइकिंग कहें या जो एक लव एंगल कहें, वो जैसे जैसे हमारा रोमांस जो है, हमारा जो लाइकिंग है एक दूसरे के लिए, वो ट्रेन के थ्रू शुरू होती है। एंड आई थिंक जब ये मैंने पढ़ा भी था तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा खूबसूरत लगा ये, क्योंकि आई थिंक जो ट्रेन रोमांसेस होते हैं, मुझे नहीं पता कितनों के हुए हैं आप में से, मेरे तो नहीं हुए हैं, तो मेरे लिए तो मतलब बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग था, बहुत ही कुछ फ्रेश था, बहुत ही there's an innocence to it, there's a purity to it, जो मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया। एंड उसके अलावा आपको थोड़े टाइम बाद जाके पता चलता है कि they also share a past together. It's not just कि वो लोग अचानक से ट्रेन में मिले हैं, but they also have a past together. और उसके अलावा as I said, मैं दिल्ली कॉप प्ले कर रही हूँ और मेरा एक पॉइंट पे पता चलता है राधे शर्मा को भी और ऑडियंस को भी कि ओ आई एम एक्चुअली अ कॉप एंड आई एम द वन जो इनका जब ये FIR करने आते हैं बैंक के खिलाफ, तो उनका जो केस पूरा सॉर्ट आउट करती है और जो उसको एनालाइज करती है, दैट्स समथिंग दैट आई डू। सो फिल्म मेरे लिए बहुत ही खूबसूरत लिखी गई थी जब मैंने पहली बार सुनी थी। आई वॉज ऑलरेडी इन लव विद द स्क्रिप्ट, आई वॉज इन लव विद माई कैरेक्टर एंड देर इज़ अ सिंप्लिसिटी इन द फिल्म, जैसा नील ने कहा कि ये फिल्म है एक कॉमन मैन की सिस्टम के खिलाफ खड़े होने की, एंड और एक कॉमेडी के रूप में है। तो मुझे लगता है ह्यूमर जो है वो बहुत ही एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत एक तरीका है बहुत सीरियस बातें कह जाने का, एंड आई थिंक दैट्स समथिंग दैट्स ब्यूटिफुली डन इन दिस फिल्म बाय अश्विनी सर, हु अनफॉर्चुनेटली कुडंट बी प्रेजेंट हियर टुडे। एंड तो फिल्म की जो एक सिंप्लिसिटी है, फिल्म की जो एक फिल्म में जो ह्यूमर है, आई थिंक इट्स समथिंग दैट हम सब रिलेट कर पाएंगे। और हम सब बैंक स्कैम्स जो होते हैं यूजली हम सब ने उसके बारे में सुना है, लेकिन none of us have ever bothered to like think about it। तो इस फिल्म में बहुत ही सरलता के साथ उसको आपको समझाया गया है फ्रॉम पॉइंट A to पॉइंट Z, एंड आई थिंक ये सारी चीज़ें मिलके जब इस फिल्म में आती हैं तो मुझे लगता है कि एक बहुत ही फिल्म है जो सब रिलेट कर पाएंगे, सबको मज़ा आएगा देखने में और सब खुश होके जाएंगे।
थैंक यू। शरद पटेल, आप क्या कहेंगे इस फिल्म के बारे में, आपके एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में?
So like Neil and Kirti described the character, I would say Maddie, Neil, Kirti, all three have very very interesting character. It's a great satire. It's not a बहुत serious film नहीं है। message yes definitely बहुत अच्छा message है, emotional film है, there are a lot of emotional moments, but it's a light hearted satire. And मैं एक चीज जरूर बोलूंगा कि ये मास ऑडियंस की फिल्म है, राइट फ्रॉम द टॉप मोस्ट ऑफ द टीयर टू द बॉटम मोस्ट ऑफ द टीयर। ये फिल्म देखने के बाद मैं इतना बोलूंगा कि हर कोई अपने स्टेटमेंट्स, अपने बिल्स जरूर लाइन बाय लाइन चेक करना शुरू कर देंगे।
सर मेरे साथ तो हुआ, जैसे मैंने कहानी पहली बार सुनी एंड जब मैंने स्क्रिप्ट पहली बार पढ़ी तो उसके बाद तुम instantly I went on to my app, my bank apps, and I started checking my monthly interests and I started calculating. हम लोग करते नहीं है ना, आ जाता है मोटा मोटा एक अमाउंट आ जाता है हमारे अकाउंट में, अच्छा इतना FD में है, इतना उसका इंटरेस्ट होगा, आ गया। बट आप थोड़ा अगर अंदाजा लगाएं कि अगर 27 रुपया 50 पैसा सिर्फ एक आदमी से अगर लिया है और करोड़ों लोग हैं तो एक महीने में कितने करोड़ों का गफला हो सकता है। तो ये चीज जो है वो बड़े प्यार से और बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से हाईलाइट की गई है फिल्म में, एंड इट्स प्रीटी मच एन आई ओपनर फॉर एवरीवन। या
श्रेयांशी पटेल, फिल्म के बारे में आप अपने विचार बताएं।
Good evening, everybody. I'm very happy that the film got selected like this in IFFI as gala premiere, and we are very happy to be here. And I'm very happy that the way the film is showing right now, And I just wish all the best for all of us and the film. Thank you.
Thank you.
नील और कीर्ति, मेरा क्वेश्चन आप दोनों के लिए एक क्वेश्चन है कि आर माधवन साहब और डायरेक्टर अश्विनी धीर
जी
दोनों के साथ काम करने का आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा?
मैडी इज नॉट जस्ट अ फ्रेंड, ही इज आल्सो लाइक अ बिग ब्रदर. और मेरा एक बहुत बहुत पहले से बहुत बड़ा सपना था कि उनके साथ काम करने का मुझे मौका मिले. कीर्ति के साथ मैं काम कर चुका हूँ. वापस मैं
लेकिन
अपने आप
हमने
को
कभी
सौभाग्य मानता हूँ कि कम से कम मैं एक फिल्म में हमने साथ में काम किया था.
इंदु
वी
सरकार,
नेवर
yeah.
वी नेवर शेयर स्क्रीन स्पेस. सो एक अधूरा सपना था, तो वो भी एक हद तक यहाँ पे इस फिल्म में
अभी भी अधूरा ही है वो.
I think so.
Because we don't have a
Yeah.
single shot together in the film.
But that's the irony and that's the beauty that
Yeah.
we're still a part of both these very important films. इंदु सरकार में इनका किरदार बहुत ही दिलचस्प था और इसमें भी. और ऑफ कोर्स जाहिर सी बात है कि मैडी के साथ कौन नहीं काम करना चाहता. ही इज अ फैंटास्टिक, नॉट जस्ट अ ब्रिलियंट एक्टर, ही इज अ ब्रिलियंट ह्यूमन बीइंग. एंड sharing screen space with him was just a learning experience par excellence. Such a humble personality, such a magnanimous personality, but so humble. It was very, very pleasant. And Ashwini sir, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to be with us for some very important reasons, and my prayers are with him. But I think all hats go off to him. I salute the man. He's not just a brilliant writer, a brilliant filmmaker, and with his vision, the way he's depicted not just the story but all our characters is totally outstanding. बहुत ही मेरे लिए थोड़ा उनके साथ मुश्किल एक्सपीरियंस रहा था, क्योंकि मैंने एक किस्म से इस किरदार को देखा था कि इसे इस तरीके से प्रोजेक्ट करना चाहिए स्क्रीन पे, बट सर का एक अलग टेक था. तो पहले एक आध दिन में जब हम सेटल हुए, उसके बाद जो जर्नी रही मेरे लिए सिर्फ और सिर्फ लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस था. और उनकी बेहद इज्जत करता हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इस लायक समझा कि मैं थोड़ा अपने कंफर्ट जोन से हट के कुछ नया एक्सपेरिमेंट करूँ. हर एक्टर हर फिल्म के साथ कहता ही है कि मैंने आज इस बार कुछ नया कोशिश किया है करने का, बट मैं आज पहली बार ये ज़रूर कहूँगा अपने दिल से कि इन ऑल दीज इयर्स ऑफ माई करियर दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम आई हैव डन समथिंग विच इज़ वेरी हटके. जी.
फॉर मी पर्सनली मैडी के साथ मैंने कभी काम किया नहीं, मेरी पहली फिल्म थी ये. एंड जब मुझे पता चला कि ही इज़ गोना बी इन द फिल्म, तो ऑब्वियसली मैं बहुत आई वाज वेरी प्लीज टू हियर दिस. मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है एज एन एक्टर जब मुझे लगता है कि मैं फिल्म में किसी ऐसे एक्टर के साथ स्क्रीन शेयर करने वाली हूँ जिसको who I look up to, जिसके लिए मेरे दिल में रिस्पेक्ट है, एंड मैडी इज श्योरली वन ऑफ देम. तो पहली बार जब मैंने नरेशन सुना, मुझे स्क्रिप्ट सर ने मुझे करीब 20-25 मिनट का नरेशन दिया, एंड आई वाज लाइक दिस इज फैंटास्टिक, राइट. तो मैं आई वाज वेरी श्योर कि आई वांट टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ इट. एंड एज आई सेड, फिर जो लोग जुड़े थे फिल्म से, मैडी था, एंड देन नील वाज ऑफ कोर्स देयर. एंड सो मैडी फॉर मी समवन I've never really met him or worked with him before. I find Maddie very refreshing in this industry, बहुत ही down to earth भी तो हैं ही, but उसके अलावा मुझे लगा कि बहुत normal हैं, when I say normal, बहुत non-filmy हैं. अपने there's this ease about him. वो अपने काम को या अपने आप को ज़्यादा सीरियसली नहीं लेते हैं, और and I think that really reflects in his work as well. तो बहुत रिफ्रेशिंग था मेरे लिए again to sort of share the space with him. अपने डायलॉग्स वो इतनी बुरी तरह याद करते हैं कि मतलब मैं I take pride in remembering my dialogues very well, but I saw this one man and I'm like, sorry, I was going to say something else. But I was like, oh damn, he is so good at this, right? So I was like, okay, and offset bhi, as I said, बहुत easy going hai. So I think we really connected, even at a personal level in terms of just chilling together, and just talking about everything under the sun in a very chilled out way. So it was a great experience. Neil के साथ सपना अभी भी अधूरा ही है, जैसा मैंने कहा.
पूरा करेंगे.
एक दिन हम एक साथ एक शॉट में होंगे, सीन में होंगे, फिल्म में होंगे. With Ashwini sir, I really miss his presence today. He was really looking forward to this. It's a big day for all of us. And बहुत ही बेहतरीन writer तो हैं ही सर. इस फिल्म में मुझे आप देखेंगे किरदार, मैं भी देखूंगी, मैंने फिल्म देखी नहीं है अब तक, मैंने कुछ भी नहीं देखा है, सो आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड अबाउट दिस. हालांकि पीपल हैव सीन मी डू दीज एम्पावर्ड इंडिपेंडेंट वुमेन काइंड ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स, राइट, लेकिन देर इज दिस व्हाट रियली एक्साइटेड मी वाज जिस तरह से अश्विनी सर इस किरदार को देख रहे थे, देर इज सो मच लेयरिंग टू a simple character on the surface, right, which I find very exciting. And अश्विनी सर का जो गेज है औरतों को लेकर, लड़कियों को लेकर, वो बहुत प्रोग्रेसिव है. And you will see hints of that in this film as well. And it would really amaze me कि वो, हालांकि ये कॉमेडी है, ये है, वो है, जो भी है, but he's been able to make the characters so wholesome. Something was very exciting for me. And मैं अपनी तैयारी करती हूँ जब भी मैं किसी किरदार में को शूट करने वाली होती हूँ. But I must say that मुझे सर की राइटिंग, सर की क्लैरिटी ऑफ विजन किरदार को लेकर, फिल्म को लेकर इतनी स्ट्रांग लगी that I told him multiple times, I said, I'm just going to follow you. Like, I am, just tell me what to do. Tell me. So, there were times I would tell him कि आप बोल के बताइए. Because वो लिखते हुए, उनको, वो इतने, he can literally say every dialogue in every character. तो मैं बोलती थी कि आप मुझे बोल के बताइए. I'll literally just copy this. So there were moments like that also, which I feel as an actor, बहुत बार होता नहीं है मेरे साथ. And it's very refreshing that I can just blindly follow my director and, surrender to the script and to him. And I think that was a beautiful part of it.
Thank you. With this, I will open the floor for question.
Hello. Congratulations to the team. I have one small question to the producers and then follow-up question to the actors. Is it a big budget movie?
So I would say it's a decent budget movie, and but it's very greatly made. We are very happy.
Now, the question to the both actors
So, but
is
once, may I request you to define what's a big budget film?
something not just big. I
50
wanted to say
crore.
mega budget movie, something even
No.
bigger than that probably.
50 से भी बड़ी.
Are you asking if it's a commercial film or not?
No, it's a commercial that
Just
we know, but
budgets.
it's like a mega budget movies. Like the super.
No, I think enough has been spent on it to
No, that's
make
that's
the
fine.
audience
That's,
happy about executing a story that required.
That's fine. My question is, do you think we need more of a small and medium budget movies than the
No, you need good
superhero
films.
series that are coming? Because as an actor, it might be very exciting to be a part of such big mega budget movies, which have larger appeal, which become commercial success. But the problem is, unfortunately, if they don't work, the commercial impact of them is much higher. If any production house goes under, it affects much larger economy of whole filmmaking. Do you think we need more of a small budget theme-based movies?
Shall I take it?
You can take
Let me take this. So I feel every movie, first and foremost important thing is where we go wrong is when we start planning the budget and then seeing the film, right? We always look at the film and the story, and then every story requires a certain budget to execute it, right? So small budget, big budget are just definitions. Otherwise, whatever the script needs, it needs. And if there is a right emotional connect and the right script, then whether it's a 2 crore film or whether it's a 200 crore film, it will click with the audience. That's what I would say.
Sir, I've done both 2 crores and 200 crore films. I've done a Johnny Gaddar, which was on a very, simple budgeted film, but a very impactful film, and till date, people recognize me for that work. I've done a Saho also, which was 400 crores, and I've done a Golmaal also, and a Prem Ratan Dhanpai also, and a New York also. So, as an actor, I think big budget, and as an audience, I think our audience has become a little more intelligent about accepting good films. The intention for filmmakers has always been that we cater to an audience on a larger scale and a larger level. Of course, a big budgeted action thriller might attract them. Sometimes it goes vary because there are so many other factors, technical factors that kind of get into onto an edit table. The timeline of the film, the storytelling, etc., multiple things. So I think eventually budget of the film is what the film turns out to be. Yeah.
I would like to add to that. From my standpoint as an actor, yes, we do need more small budget and mid budget films. I've also turned a producer from that standpoint as well. Personally, I would like to look for stories which can fit into smaller and mid section budgets, because I feel, as you rightly pointed out, the whole economics has sort of gone for a toss. But more than that, I've always believed that making a beautiful film in smaller budgets is very, very possible, and I think we really need to have more of those. Thank you.
Hi. Many congratulations to all of you on the premiere of
Thank you.
Hisab Barabar.
Thank you.
And my question is to the producers, but I think any of you might take it. So now we have certain movies that, of course, have theater releases, as was always the case. But we also have certain movies that are exclusively releasing on OTT platforms. And so what does that mean for the film or for the producer? And does that affect, the actors' repertoire in any way?
So I feel we have seen many cases where even the film has been released digitally and then also gone in theaters and vice versa, right? And I feel films, I mean, as a format wise, right? Digital are meant for the long formats, and films are meant for the theaters. That is where stories are created, and that is where really the emotions comes out, right? So as a producer, my first choice for any film would be a theater. But again, with the influx of so many content, and now with all the regional films also releasing pan India, there is definitely a tough competition in terms of the screen space and the spend on the P&A. So there are a lot of dynamics in terms of placing the film, right? So in those cases where you have to take a practical call in terms of making it commercially viable, yes, certain film does go direct to digital, which is also fairly okay.
Yeah, but having that bridged with Sir's earlier question, of course, and like Sharat Sir also mentioned, the rise of multiplexes was for a reason in India also, that we have mid-capped and mid-sized films. In fact, when Johnny Gaddar released back in the days, with Ad Labs being one of the first few studios to have come, the idea and the concept behind having a multiplex was so that you can have one premium film and maybe a few others that can be running parallelly at the same time in theaters. But unfortunately, that dynamic did change. Now theaters are being given out, show times have been given out to the big budgeted films. So there is a bit of a predicament on that situation right now. So I hope eventually we sort that out, because like rightly said, that we need like Kirti mentioned, that the need of the hour is for the theaters to flourish. You need smaller budgeted films, more impactful stories, more impactful actors coming in, of course, and a lesser impact if the film doesn't work on the box office. Yeah.
Sorry, before that, I would just like to introduce the co-producer of the film as well. That's Ria right there.
Welcome, Ria.
Yes, please continue.
Yeah, my question to Neil and
sorry, huh?
my question is to Neil and Kirti. Now, whatever Ashwini sir is known for his comedy. Since whatever we heard about, since we had to see the film, we came to know it's more of a humor or comedy side. So, how lead actress, how was you shifting to comedy? Because all your past works, immediately, if I'm right, more related to horror. You are all
Sir, I've also done Khichdi.
No. I mean recent past works.
Recent work, Khichdi 2 was last year. I do 4 more shorts, which is pretty much in the comedy drama zone. But I know what you mean. My reputation is more of a serious actor, but I love comedy as much, and I think I believe I'm as good at comedy as I am at serious stuff, and I would love to not be questioned eventually in the future कि आपने ये किया है तो ये कैसे किया है, because I think as an actor the biggest compliment I would want is, oh, she can do everything, right? So I am constantly working towards that, adding versatility and variety to my filmography, and Hisab Barabar has been such a breath of fresh air in that zone. So yeah, sorry, I didn't even let you finish the question. I just jumped at. मैंने comedy की है पहले.
No, sir, for me, I can only say, please come for the after party and you'll come to know what a comic player I have in person and why I'm the perfect cast for Mickey Mehta in the film. So I think comedy is, of course, a very tough genre A, to write, B, to direct, and of course, most importantly, to act it out,
yeah.
because the timing has to be very precise and very bang on. So hats off to all the actors in the film, not just the three of us, but the entire ensemble cast. I think they've all done a fantastic and phenomenal job. And of course, we have a captain of the ship like Ashwini sir, and like Kirti rightly mentioned, that he's written the film so brilliantly that if we just followed him, that was more than enough. And like she rightly again said, that as an actor, we can't really dissect ourselves and put ourselves into a certain category. I myself, I'm hoping that along with her, that I blur the lines between serious cinema and can show a slight humorous side along with Mickey Mehta in Hisab Barabar.
Oh, sorry. The question was
the
more
question
for
was for me.
Neil.
Acha.
I just jumped in.
Acha.
I was like, Nahi.
Right.
You know.
Right. Right. I've just been a part of a comedy film called Golmaal. I was very serious. Yeah. And Shaitan for Maddie for Shaitan was a serious film. But I guess maybe this is the first one for me. And really looking forward to many more. It's a very tough one because imagine trying to be serious while you're actually making people laugh. And it's a
And actually,
situation.
yours is a very tough character.
It's a very tough character. He's in the middle of all the mess. He's the one who's created the mess. And he still has this flair about him that people need to take seriously, but still have a laugh alongside. So I just hope you guys enjoy it, yeah. And I haven't made a fool of myself.
If you get to watch the film, time is running out.
She's mentioned this about 10 times because we haven't seen the film.
I haven't seen the
And-
film. Yes, yes.
One last
just
question.
Yes, I think there was somebody at the back. She
Yeah,
was.
yes.
She wanted.
All
Sir,
the
actually-
best. All the best to your team.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to know whether it's a big budget film or a small budget. It
So
doesn't,
we answered the
doesn't
question.
matter. Yeah. If I'm looking to the audience point of view, whether the film is totally entertainment, the people will go and laugh. The film.
It's
110%,
entertainment,
yeah.
entertainment,
That's the more
entertainment.
important, I think.
I think it's a very impactful film. It's a very topical film for an audience to be educated to a certain level. In nowadays, we are so savvy with technology, everything. We are so lazy with our mobiles in our hands, our gadgets in our hands, that we think one OTP comes and we just accept it. So it's almost borderline educational also to, from an entertainment point of view, yes, but also very educational. And I think it's done very well. So to put something so important, to put such a strong message across and then entertain people, it's very tough. And I think the filmmakers have done a fantastic job there, sir. Thank you, Ji.
Yes.
Hi, I had two questions. One which Sir already asked, because Ashwini Dheer's films have a lightness to it, and this time the topic is very serious. Usually the topic is a little bit sillier. But my question to the two of you is that you worked together in the past, also I think once
Hindu
before,
Sarkar.
which was many years ago. So I
Right.
wanted to ask, like, what has been the growth as actors that the two of you see in each other? Like, that is my question.
Interesting.
She's become more serious.
Really?
No, I'm just joking. I was just deviating from the comic element of this. For me, I think Kirti has always been, someone I've always admired and looked up to as an actor. She's not just so beautiful and so pretty, but she's such a strong personality and such a lovely human being. What's amazing is that all these years later, she hasn't changed at all. As a person, she's only become more humble with all her success on her shoulders, and more grounded, and at the same time, even more caring and loving, and a powerhouse of talent, So there's so much that I get to learn from her. She so subtly just portrays her characters. When we did Hindu Sarkar, like we had mentioned earlier, unfortunately never shared screen space. But when I saw the film for the first time, I was in awe of the way she portrayed her character. And, to portray a girl with a stammer was very tough. And most of the times I catch people hamming, and she did such a phenomenal job. So I've been a fan ever since. And I think with this film, she's just hit it out of the park once again. She's shown her versatility. And, it's just such an honor, again, to be a part of a filmography and of a film where, she's the leading lady. Yeah.
Oh, Neil, that's really no, that's so sweet.
Thank
man.
you.
That's so sweet.
अब मेरे बारे में भी कुछ अच्छा ही बोलते
हाँ
हैं
मतलब अभी प्रेशर मुझ पे आ गया है तुमने इतना कुछ बोल दिया है no so of course Neil the first time I met him was during Indu Sarkar and he played Sanjay Gandhi which was absolutely I mean that was one casting that we were like oh my god like how is that going to turn out and I think he looked so killer as Sanjay Gandhi and he did a great job at that and उसके बाद हम लोग socially मिले होंगे एक दो बार we were never really in touch but I do remember being very, very, sharing a very warm space with Neil every time we met. And that's one memory I have of his. And even today, as he said, if I am still as warm or whatever, he's the same. And I love the fact that, we can meet people who can be, so real and so warm. I haven't seen much of Neil's work post that, but I do know one thing for sure that he has tried to really experiment and do a lot of things, like as I was telling earlier, to sort of tap into the versatility and variety that an actor sort of needs for his soul. And I think he has tried to come out of his comfort zones, again and again, and try to do something different. And when Hisab Barabar happened, and he was doing this part, and I was telling Sir, I said, this is going to be so fantastic because Neil hasn't done something like this, and I would love to see, how you both of you sort of come together and create this. So I haven't seen the film, and I haven't shot with him in the film, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
Me too.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kirti. Thanks.
क्योंकि हम सभी को I'm sorry actually due to paucity
He
of
wants to
time,
compliment के लिए time है हमारे पास. हाँ.
जी जी right sir. So it was a decision that I had to make, and I had preempted it long ago when that there'll be that India will become one as an industry. And when Murugadoss sir offered me Kathi, there was a big decision, a big gamble, and of course, my entire team was very skeptical of whether I should play an antagonist in the South. The language was very tough, but I took it up as a challenge. I thought, being guided and directed by Murugadoss sir was in itself a big gift to me in a certain way. With Vijay sir sharing screen space with Vijay Ilayatalapati, who wouldn't want to do that? So, of course, Kathi turned out to be a mega blockbuster. The industry was very kind. They welcomed me with open arms, gave me all my awards for Kathi. I've done 4 films after that there. All have been super hit films. In fact, I'm working on my 4th one right now, called Mayavan, which is again a pan-India action thriller with Sandeep Kishan, and Tamil, Telugu, and Hindi. I think, one shouldn't be language shouldn't be a barrier for actors. I've always felt that. I'm in fact looking forward to, if there's a nice Gujarati film or a Marathi film or a Bengali film, I'm going to try and dabble in that as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. हम सबको फिल्म देखने के लिए भागना है, तो हम इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस को यही समाप्त करते हैं. हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए नील नितिन मुकेश, कीर्ति कुल्हारी, शरद पटेल और श्रेयांशी पटेल, आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू जी.
हम आशा करते हैं कि मनोरंजन के साथ ये फिल्म फाइनेंशियल फ्रॉड के बारे में जागरूकता भी फैलाएगी.
थैंक यू सर.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
हमारे पास एक छोटा सा गिफ्ट है आपके लिए.
Sure.